let's see. The cheap ones, really bad. Oh, 100 gets you great. Your full skill for your stuff. If you want better than that, it's 200, and the best one, which actually includes like the poncho and stuff, it gives you +1 armor for the best. You need to also spend 150 extra per month on filters, but that's 500 cred for the best, and it gives you +1 armor, but you also have to spend 150 in filters.
Not always.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's 5 credit a day, so every day that you make your roll, you don't have to spend 5.
All right, I'll do that. 500.
Great.
Anybody else want? Maybe upgraded the 100 cred. Good one.
Okay. Yeah, you got decent math. That's decent. Yep. Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's the difference between decent and good. With the decent mask, you're at full skill. If I ask for a health roll, with a good mask or an excellent mask, you as long as you're keeping the filters changed, which costs 4 or 5 cred per day, then you're at a +10 to your roll. With the best mask, you're not gonna need a special. Oh, you're in smog roll.
I'll upgrade to the good.
200 plus 4 credits per day in filters to keep the air just a little extra happy. How about you, Yana? Which would you like?
I'm okay with the basic one.
You buy a decent 100 cred mask. Filters get changed when you can steal somebody else's filters. Just let them know to charge themselves an extra 4 or 5 credits because you've stolen their fucking filters again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what other kind of gear would you guys like?
I'm done.
I don't think I can afford a rifle at this point.
Let me find out how much a rifle costs real quick so you have a fucking idea of what your... Where's my guns? Weapons. And where's... let's see, sniper rifle, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Sniper rifles, you can get a really what in the fuck is wrong with you for 500 on up to, my God, that's quite a gun for about 40,000. The average one is around 10 grand.
Yeah.
That includes like all kinds of like suppressor, scope. It's a kill somebody gun.
So that one that obviously he was willing to give us for
probably in the what the fuck was wrong with you one, yeah.
500.
With rust and shit on it, yeah.
Okay, good to know. I have goals to save towards, and I will help with the bum fighting, because apparently I've degenerated so goddamn quickly.
It really happened amazingly quick. You're thinking, if only my parents could see me now, they would strangle me like a fucking, Yeti or something. I don't know. Whatever does a lot of strangling. They'd strangle you like they wanted to get into autoerotic. Anyway, so, right. So you guys just going to hang out for, are you doing the one big fight a month?
Yeah, I think I'd rather get more money. Like you said,
well, it's less rolls if nothing else.
It's
hence
less rolls,
pause
like you said, it's less notices from like gangs and shit who are going to come up with us.
Well, yeah, you're thinking though, as soon as the flyers go up, that the gangs are going to know. If you're advertising, the gangs definitely know.
That's why we're advertising just not that long before the fight.
Yeah, but your advertising skill is telling you to build.
Okay, that's fine. They know about it, but then we'll just keep moving. So like, I don't want them to go, yeah, they keep doing that fight in our territory. So hopefully it's just one off, and then we move to someone else's territory. They're like, we'll go along and bet, and then they'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's up to you. The printers suggest that you pay off the gangs instead.
Because otherwise, pay them off out of your share? Because I'm already paying off the cost.
You're the one making the big money, Chief. We're making a few hundred off of this stuff. We're capped. You capped us at a certain amount. That's not enough pay for the gangs. Let me see if he has any idea how much it'll cost to pay off the fucking gangs that control it. But he says if you do pay off the gangs, they could also pull security for you.
That's true.
I like this plan because it means we don't have to, you know.
He says, yeah, I don't know, 5,000-10,000 should pay off the gang.
What?
Not really. I never had to pay off the gang. I mean, for a print shop, we pay
Well,
them
unless
extra.
these bum fights become very popular and pay off a lot more, then there's no way we can do that.
All right, but you know, if you get the gangs in on it, then they
Surely
might
they
also.
should take a cut rather than.
Well, why don't you go talk to them? But I'm not part of a gang, sir. I'm a printer.
Well,
He shows you his giant printing.
I know
stuff.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna
He's
do
laughing.
it?
I don't like this plan.
Yeah, I send invitations. I get the printer to print out invitations, send them out to all the gang heads and the chief of police or the cops, and for one big meetup where we can discuss
Yeah.
this whole business matter and decide on a percentage share that they will all get, so everyone is happy.
The printer's very careful not to put any of his like store logo and shit on this. Great.
There will be a
like
buffet.
in a buffet as well. Fine. Fine.
I bring the bombs.
What bomb? Oh, the bums. You're gonna bring the bums to the fucking buffet for the heads of the gangs?
We don't have enough food to feed them as well. No, Mildred. No. Bums, leave them alone. We're not getting hungry for the fight.
Okay.
Right. So you set it up for like a week or whatever, so they have time to fucking plan and sharpen their knives and stuff.
We could assassinate all of them when they are in one spot.
Oh god.
So,
Where's that Hello Kitty? Fuck you, Hello Kitty bag.
Exactly. We could be like the only mob bosses then. Come on, guys.
so while they're planning the assassinations and negotiations, I just want to learn how to use and hack a computer.
Sure. Do you have any? Give me a computer hacking roll. It's at your learn. You might get a check in it. Then again, you might be running down the street yelling, "Why, God, why? Who knew there'd be a fucking robot hiding behind this fucking computer port that comes out and chases me around?"
Is there a school?
Oh.
I don't think you have enough money to go to school unless you're wanting to break into school.
I successfully learned to hack.
Oh,
And I'm
Christ.
gonna check in learning.
Weird. All right. So, yeah, well done. That's what you spend your time doing. Meanwhile, right, let's see. Give me an advertising roll to see. I'm going to give you a +10 to it as you did offer a buffet, and it's an open invite for, I'm guessing, just the gangs in this area.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You invite a bunch of mortal enemies to a buffet.
I do not want to be part of this. I'm putting that out there.
You're going to be pulling security, I thought he said.
Yeah, fuck. Plus, this is probably at our squatting
I
house.
sent out the flyers if they didn't read it. It's not my fault.
Can you do better on that roll?
No, there's no point spending anything because it's such a low roll.
Right, no problem. I'm going to now make a roll to see if they feel like coming. Lower is fuck yes. Higher is let's send assassins or some shit.
Oh, shit!
Did you just spend a pause? Oh,
No. But I don't have a reroll that I'm going to spend.
damn
I
it.
was hoping to keep that for my bloody business. Bastard. Yeah.
Some assassins are sent. Yeah, it's like, yeah, fuck these people. We feel like killing all of them. Does anybody else have a reroll they want to trade to this poor guy so you can actually get a meeting going on and work out some business?
By the way, if you want a luck roll, that is a made luck roll.
No, I was just going for a general, like,
I
how
got nothing.
favorably disposed. It's giving a kind of a 50-50 shot on that.
Well, fuck it, I'm sending assassins in if that's what I want to do. I'm not fucking wasting pause on trying to fucking make them happy.
Does anybody else want to spend a pause and try their shot at rolling it, or no?
I'd rather not die in a hail of bullets, sure.
Go for it. All about Rob. Rob gets a couple more assassins to come. They're like, fucking
One
shiny.
more.
Oh.
One more.
I'll spend one.
Hey, he gets a fuck ton. They bring in assassins from overseas.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
I know.
Yeah, you actually get okay. They're not coming like the leaders aren't coming in person, but they send their speakers and shit to
Thank
come
you,
and talk. And right now, let's see. Mark off 300 for the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
It's catered.
ooh.
Someone give me 200.
Okay, everybody
Okay.
chips in.
Ah.
Everybody chips in. We all get our share. So
come on.
I chip in my 100.
You notice that you're spending a lot of money to help kill people. This is really, you've gone from, no, this is wrong, to here's money to help people die. You've moved along the spectrum very quickly.
Yes.
Not you, I mean him. I mean, poor Cecil. Cecil started as the party pacifist, and he's gotten to, there, if I give you extra money, can we kill more people?
I have
make
not
my-
said that.
I make my money off the misery of the most unfortunate people in society, he says. And I want to make more. So, moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
what
polite
brings us
applause.
here today is bum fights. Shocking bum fights. I bring you all here because I believe we could be a family, as one. Going forward, not to the sides or above, but forward. Always forward. Spinning. Where am I?
Go up.
Bum fights, sir. Bum
San
fights.
Andreas?
Ah, yes. So what I'm proposing is
San Dimas. Sorry, San Dimas.
Sandy.
No, San Andreas. I was right the
Okay.
first time.
Is percent cut. Everyone's happy.
Give me a fast talk roll to get cheers rather than jeers rather than bullets.
Let's go.
Lower is better.
I get it.
All right, we'll try it out this time. The gangs will give a little bit of security, but not a lot because they're not seeing this as a big money maker yet. But they won't come and destroy you.
Good.
The cops, they're looking at. Give me a bargain roll with the cops because they're looking at the money you gave them as for last fight as opposed to upcoming.
Bargain is successful.
Go.
Did you go to the meeting? I
Yeah,
thought you were
good.
distancing yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently I was told about being security, and then I needed to keep him on track. So apparently I'm his business manager.
He was there. Sir,
Got it.
We're here.
Lovely. And so yeah, they're totally they're on board in a tentative way. They hope that you're very successful because basically they're getting free money and less bums around.
Yeah.
They also
win situation.
they also say, well, what if non-bums are wanting to fight? Can they win the purse?
Yes, but we'd have to make it more.
They need
We'd have
to.
to dress them up like bums, and we'd have to give the bums better odds.
And the people who aren't bums need to pay admittance fee.
Yes, everyone needs to pay.
But what about if there was like after the bum fights, if there were separate
But
fights?
I would like a kangaroo fight if you want a kangaroo fight.
Can you get a
Yes,
kangaroo?
we can have separate fights for the people after the bum fights, and we can
Oh,
put on those.
Hold
too.
on a minute, you Cecil guy he introduced earlier. Wait a minute. Are you saying that for the highlight of this, you're going to have a bum fight a kangaroo?
Maybe a guy dressed in a kangaroo outfit.
No, we want a real kangaroo.
Can you get a kangaroo?
Can you?
I don't know.
Say yes.
They all agree with her.
Is there a glue in this system?
Not really a functional one, but you might be able to get a kangaroo. So it'd be shock bum kangaroo fights or shock kangaroo bum fights, bum kangaroo shock fights.
Yeah.
We're not sure. But yeah, we're interested in seeing a guy fight a kangaroo, preferably with just his bare fists.
Without the shock fist.
Yeah, an angry kangaroo, possibly with rabies.
I like where you're coming from.
The other gang guys look at him like, "You are so twisted. What's wrong with you?" Says one of them. What happened to your brain? He's like, "I fucking hate kangaroos. One of them kicked me when I was a kid." And they're like, "Oh,
I understand.
Okay. You got to see a kangaroo as a kid? Wow." He shows them a scar. And they're like,
Damn.
All right. Well, if you can't get a kangaroo, that's fine. But if you can, then, you know, we're up for it. But yeah, we're thinking if we can make it like, wow, if we had some way of getting people to see better, because just standing around the crowd, not everybody's able to see everything. But, you know, we'd like everybody to have a better view, even if they're uncomfortable
Like
when
an
they're doing it.
auditorium?
Well, auditoriums are big and expensive and subject to taxes, says one of the cops. Yeah, what if we were to make it something, I don't know, can you figure out a different way that's not an auditorium that we can build or something so more people can see?
At a zoo?
Circus tent?
No, we don't really have, we haven't had circuses around in like 50 or 60 years now. We don't have any circus tents.
Skyscrapers, no.
Are there any sporting events still in action?
Not down here. That's why we're interested, because we just get piped in like the pretty boys with the fucking straight teeth. This guy doesn't have either of those things going for him. You know, playing their fucking fancy sports and shit like that. We want something that's for the people here, you know. Us, the people.
So,
Yeah.
bum fights.
Yeah, well, that's a start. But also I'm thinking bum fights, and then we move into, like, if we want to sort out some, you know, business between the gangs, you know, with some chain and shit like that, then we can move into that.
And
But-
some chairs?
I
and
like it.
ring? A squared circle even? Maybe
A
even an
squared-
octagon?
Yeah, but how would people see it? I mean, they got to be able to be
Bleachers.
around it.
You can,
Yeah, but we got no bleachers and shit. Is there a way that we can make some sort of thing where lots of people can, you know, look into it? What?
Oh, you mean like film it? Broadcast it on TV?
Nah, they boo filming.
Okay.
Find a big open space and dig a big fucking hole, and then have them fight there.
Yeah, but only the people on the edge of the hole
No,
can
no,
see.
but if you build it up.
Yeah, but then they're looking at people's heads because they got to look down too. Is that what about something else using multiple dimensions?
Multiple dimensions.
If they fight at the top of a ziggurat?
And
I think I know what you're going for, but unfortunately,
they can't figure out a good way to let
1920s.
let lots of people see shit at once.
That would be your.
Oh no, there's another way.
Oh,
Old school,
Oh, old school.
a very old school.
Very old school. Let's see, everyone at once. 3D.
Yeah, sure, but not like through. They don't want to see it through film and shit. They got films of all kinds of stuff.
But they don't want a Coliseum type seating.
What?
They don't want Coliseum type seating.
Oh well, that's okay, but just making that seating pain in the ass. They'll probably
Everyone stand
collapse.
on each other's shoulders.
Kind of. What about ladders? If we put a bunch of ladders together,
Oh, yeah, like a what? Like a ring, like a cage fight with ladders.
cage fight. Yeah. What kind of cage?
Thunderdome!
What they say? They want to know more about this Thunderdome.
I would think we should call it a blood dome, though.
Very well.
yeah, but,
So
It would be the blood dome.
now Cecil has moved from murder is wrong to I'm helping build something called a blood dome so that we can exploit the weakest part of the population for profit in the blood dome.
Right.
I can't drink
They
right
like
now.
this.
Resources.
they
We
can
need
supply
you to
the
build it.
stuff, but we need somebody who's good at building shit
Mm.
to help us build it. They can be the overseer. We will fucking build a tremendous blood dome. You can feel your parents spinning in graves like little fucking helicopters, Cecil.
Fortunately, I have no construction or building
Yes.
Yeah.
skill whatsoever, so I'm not involved with this.
But you know, if you don't have the exact construction, I guess jury rig could always make do.
Really?
Damn. You're gonna jury rig a blood dome.
Does anybody have jury rig at all?
Screw you, hippie. You know I bought it.
So now Cecil is moving along the track toward chaotic evil, building said blood dome that he is helping fund, etc. So
Does anyone have jury rig do it for a living or better?
No.
No.
God damn it.
You will do everything for us.
Think about it.
Miserable failure! Critical fumble!
If you do this, you go from not just being Cecil, you go to Cecil, overseer of the blood dome. What a traitor!
Yeah.
also keep in mind that if you go with the fumble, you will find out when everybody's up on it and it collapses, killing hundreds.
One more roll.
Up to you. That's
Success.
oh,
Wow. That's a good roll.
that is a good roll. Okay, but yeah, they basically the gangs provide all the muscle. You build said blood dome. It's basically built from old world scrap, and people are able to climb up on it, look in. And for the special seats, rather than just a big fucking monkey bars cage, there's also seats built into it, so you climb up and you can put your ass in the seat and shit like that. Oh yeah.
Sorry, that was Cecil, Overlord of the Blood Dome?
That's it.
Yeah.
Overseer. Overseer of the blood dome.
Okay.
That's your official title now. You must maintain the blood dome.
You guys have really fucking, in one session, you've moved him from the polite Canadian
Yeah.
to the overseer of the blood dome.
I think that's my personal
Great.
record.
I'm giving Yana and Matt a card for helping him to fulfill his evil purposes in life.
I think it normally takes me at least 2-3 sessions, something like that.
I am impressed. So, yeah. Right, we're going to, don't make any rolls yet, anybody. We're going to skip to the fucking thing. Now, since they've got that, they do put in like some of the weapons hung up on the things. They haven't gotten into the rubber band deal yet where people are attached to rubber bands because they tried it out and it just ends up with people getting fucking horribly brained
Yeah.
or just kind of jumping around like wet fish or something. So, yeah, they haven't gotten into that part yet. But who would like to roll bookie skill? Keep in mind, you are going to be losing some of your business money if you fail the bookie roll, but if you succeed the bookie roll, you'll be nicely increasing it. And don't forget that other people can roll first before whoever primary rolls it to try to support or anti-support. And then
Did
the
either of
bookie
you
thing.
get any good cards when he gave you extra?
No, I got no.
Because the bookie thing is also like figuring out odds and stuff like that based on people you have very little knowledge of. It's not like
I
these
can
guys
help with that.
Well, I was going to say I wouldn't suggest at that low level. I wouldn't suggest trying to help. More likely to
Yeah.
hinder
I
that
was-
low.
I was figuring I was going to get coerced into being the fight doctor.
Well,
Doctor.
that would be interesting. I'm guessing we do have to make a bookie roll, do we?
Well, no, that's for an extra big money kicker. That's
Yeah.
because just having like, because then you can multiply your money basically.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well,
But if you fail it,
that's
then
what I mean.
it cuts into your fucking money.
Yeah, I would almost say, like, we just ran it as last time, and it'd be nice to try and get a check in the skill, but being that low level,
Right.
I'd rather try and get a check in the skill with lower things than do a once a month big earner.
Well, you could go for a very small. You could say, Logan, we're going to just go for wee stakes, and each of us are going to be doing like, if we lose, it'll minus a small amount of money, but if we win, it'll gain a small amount of money.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Everybody
I'm
want to
down
try
with that.
separate or
Yeah.
together?
We'll
Sure.
have it rolling.
Everybody try separate? Great, go for it. Go be bookies.
I can get it. Oh,
Not a critical
Oh.
failure.
Yana begins to find new purpose in life, betting on pain and carnage.
Who's gonna be our new bookie?
It'll take her some fucking sessions to get that shit up, but yeah, I imagine every session now she'll find a way to try to do a little off-track betting stuff.
I think with being the fact she's got a bookie skill now, and the fact she's like fucking strong, I can see her being a loan shark really soon. Where's my money, bitch? Where's my money?
Well, yeah, but I mean, the bookies are the odds makers, and that's I've actually met a couple of real life bookies, and holy shit, there's a lot to it.
Oh yeah.
But they make their living at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yana's definitely feeding into the kicker and small stake stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pity you didn't go for the big enchilada with that roll, Yana, but who could know? All right, so right, I'm going to flip a combat card just to see if there's any interesting shit before we make the business roll. Or first we're going to do an advertising roll, and then on the next round the business roll, okay? Nothing special on this. Okay, so go ahead and give me the advertising roll. I want to see how big of audience you get. You are going to get a bonus of 15 because you got several of the gangs in.
Shit.
Fuck you. All right, so moving on. Okay, big fucking audience. Big fucking audience.
Big fucking audience.
You're by the way, you're feeling like there was something else you were supposed to be doing, but
Did we
don't
get the kangaroo?
Yeah.
Did we forget about the kangaroo?
Well, we just went straight to this.
Well, okay, wait a minute. Since he brought it up first, we're gonna have the foreman of the blood dome.
What do we have a crit luck roll for each of us? To get a kangaroo.
I'm good with that. Everybody give me a crit luck roll. If you can make a critical luck roll, you get a kangaroo. If you get a fumble, you get to be dressed as a kangaroo.
All on.
I guess who's getting dressed as a kangaroo? I love it. He's going to get beaten to death dressed as a kangaroo. That'll make my fucking day. That'll be the first death experience in this fucking game, and he'll be dressed as a goddamn kangaroo. Yeah. So you going with that roll then there, kangaroo boy?
No.
God damn it. Nobody lets Logan have any fun.
Oh.
Wow.
That is a crit.
You thought it was him dressed as a kangaroo, but then he comes in and he undresses and it's a real kangaroo dressed as a kangaroo. You're like, oh my God, oh my God. So yeah, somehow he managed to get an actual angry, ravenous, fucking bad-tempered, beat the shit out of somebody with rabies kangaroo. Shows him injecting him with rabies. There you go.
I can just see that guy standing there going, ooh, ooh.
All right, so now is the big business roll. This is the huge roll. This is the one that you want to crit on. This is the how much money do I get? Where's my money walk?
Do we get a bonus for having a kangaroo?
Yes. I'll give him a bonus of 10, but lower is definitely better. And even if he rerolls, he still gets a bonus of 10. Bonus of 10. Or actually, no, it's a fucking kangaroo. I'll give you a bonus of 20.
Well, that's half a bonus of 20.
Yeah, half is good. Or you want to go? Well, keep in mind, your normal crit range is 6.
Yeah.
So if you rolled with a plus 20, if you say, I want to roll a crit, if you roll 26 or less, that's a crit because I'm giving you the bonuses after. So if you want to stick with half, I'm good with half.
I might waste a couple of points on this.
Up to you. You got a fucking kangaroo somewhere from the Blood Dome manager guy.
Ooh.
Ooh. The kangaroo gets loose in the crowd.
That could be a turn on for some of them.
Fuck it. Just got it.
All right.
The
money went back down from the half and went It might be enough to survive.
Right, one
Just a little wee while. Just a wee bit.
There you go.
Yeah! It's a crit.
All right. So Now, question: do any of you want to fight the kangaroo, or just watch some other bastard fight the kangaroo?
Oh no.
Because one of the things that's offered is if Yana wants to do foxy boxing with the kangaroo, where she dresses in a bikini and boxing gloves, if she can win against the kangaroo, right now the odds are in the kangaroo's favor because this is one fucking mean marsupial.
Just think of the purse, Yana.
And you can get based on the bets, you can get 3 times your money out of it because the odds are 3 to 1 for the kangaroo. Just so you know.
I'm tempted, but
It's up to you, Yana. Foxy boxing a kangaroo is not something many people ever have the opportunity to do.
no,
Oh.
I refuse.
Ah, damn. I really thought we'd get around to that. Okay, great. So is there any other skills or money-making things you guys want to toss into the mix?
I will roll my medicine to preemptively try to avoid any heart attacks on the right.
No, they don't give a shit about that. The more people dying, the better.
Does anyone have any decent cards?
I don't. I have. No.
No.
I've got a replenish card.
I got Babblefish and a biology +20 and a dissemination.
Really?
Which one's the dissemination again?
I can hand off stuff from either my hand or pool to be placed in a different player's pool.
Right. Well, everyone throw the cards away they don't want. I use replenish, and we might even be able to get the more loot card.
The more loot card will be really,
God.
really good.
I don't think I've ever wanted the more loot card as much.
True.
I do need to keep 2 cards though, because I'm not throwing away the gates.
So get rid of everything we don't love?
I would. Is replenish for everybody?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I would definitely consider that.
Yeah, no,
If you make enough money, you can get cleaning bot, or for about close to $500,000 you can get a C3PO type bot, or you can get a replicant basic pleasure model for $800,000.
All electricity.
Oh right.
Right. Fill her up.
I think 2 for me, 3 for Yana, and 4 for Rob.
Okay, hold on a minute. Sorry, I was looking at prices and shit. So, refilling hands time. And I'm just gonna start dealing cards. Even though Yana didn't want to do foxy boxing with the kangaroo, which would have warmed Logan's old heart.
Yeah.
Her cards first.
Thank you.
Beating a marsupial's ass.
Motorcycle plus
Deal 4 to Rob. Done.
No.
I have assistant reroll, which might be.
All of your rolls are good so far. I mean, shit, everything's going your guys' way thus far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as huge of money as you would have gotten if you had been the bookie for the whole thing, but that would have been, but you know, still, you're looking at good money right now.
We need to build up the bookings.
I will play my outdoors person to add a bunch to my Arctic survival.
Nice.
I got two nadas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, yeah, I think that's it for everything. We pile onto the pot.
Okay. So, pretty much with, and this is after all the costs because you had to pay money to get the land, the scrap, to build the fucking blood dome, which now is staying there. The first purse is a bit less than you suspect because you had a lot more costs, basically location and shit. But you're still you're renting the location as opposed to owning it. Yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. Are you ready for the money, or is there anything else somebody wants to put into it? I don't know what else you can get in there, but
drum roll.
Right, grand total, 50. Okay.
Total.
Mm-hmm.
We made 50,000.
Total, yeah. That's cool. Pretty much mostly in admissions. Yana jacked it up a bit by getting her thing. It's not overwhelming money, but you are also selling tickets to the poor segment of population.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of motherfuckers there. In fact, they did end up having some cameras and screens set up because there's too many people to cover the blood dome. Although there was some rather spirited seat claiming going on during part of it. My seat, etc.
That's the fun of it.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys could actually afford to move up your lifestyle if you wanted, or just stick at low lifestyle for a while, or even move above the fucking clouds if you wanted to.
No, not yet. I think we like it then.
That's
So
pretty fucking horrible.
The 50,000 is our share, or
Yeah, that's all you.
okay?
That's your
So
money.
are we splitting that up 3 ways, Matt?
Yeah, we can do. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'll take my ridiculous amounts of money.
Mhm.
We're in the money. Made money off bombs and death.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The cops took a rather large share. All the gangs took pretty good sized shares,
Yeah.
etc. Now,
Everyone's happy.
also you can get the money on like in pretty much like illegal cash, which most people down here use. If you want to, you can also get it put on cred sticks and stuff like that,
Mhm.
which is like it's like Bitcoin back forward a bit.
I think we can afford to have our like legitimate SIM cards.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Legitimate? You don't want
Okay.
legitimate.
We can
don't-
afford a fake SIM card.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, actually, for $3,000 each, you can get a fake SIN of shitty quality, with a couple of fake licenses. So pretty much, if people are just glancing at it, everything's fine. For 9,000 cred, you can get a medium fake SIN and 2 fake licenses. These will it show that you're a bodyguard or private courier or something like that. And a cred stick. The best is about 13K, and that's a really good SIN that will licenses for carrying weapons and standard cred stick. Yeah, you now have choice of money. But for pretty much anything, if you're to go above the clouds, the better of SIN you get, the better place, because you can't get like a luxurious lifestyle and have a shitty SIN. It will spot that. But it's horrible living down here. If I kept track of disease and shit like that in the campaign, you guys would be in trouble. But you've been here for about 5 weeks so far, and you've got a job and a little bit of money.
and all it cost me was sanity.
Lots of sandy. Yes, there is going to be a sandy roll for, of course, this. So everybody give me a sandy roll, as you are the direct cause of more pain and suffering. It's 1 point if you make
Apparently, I'm
it.
fine with this.
Yeah, 1 point if you make it. D6 if you fail it.
Hmm. How do you get sent back in this game?
Doing good guy stuff. And don't forget, if you get to 0 sand, you lose your fucking character. So
Yeah.
don't go to 0 sand.
Well,
But-
I'm well on my way to 0.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to be a good guy. Okay.
Yeah, if you can help people, like the original purpose you came to this place, and
Oh
stuff
shit!
like that, as opposed
But
to
I
McDonald's and buildings. No,
but I don't like helping people.
I understand. Yeah, doing stuff that makes a normal person feel good would really help with the sand.
I have 24 sun right now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yep.
This is why playing a character and making a really lopsided one and saying all my starting points are in sand. Nothing bothers me. She'd be at like 80 or 90 sand. She'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm perfectly well adjusted and love blood. I take baths in blood. I have children brought in and drained over my bathtub.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Yeah, she's really crazy.
Yep.
Maybe we should go do something less less homicidal.
I wanted to. One thing is that I wanted to investigate what is the place we came through and like how does all this work?
I'll give her a card for talking sense.
The milkman talked about the fact that the portal was in the warehouse district.
Oh, right.
That's I believe the warehouse district.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before you guys get too far gone, is anybody wanting to buy a SIN card?
Yes.
How good or how bad of one?
The shitty one for now, I guess.
$3,000 and you get a shitty one with shitty licenses that show that you can carry shitty guns, and you get a shitty cred stick too.
Yeah.
Welcome to Shitty Whack.
Mm-hmm.
$9,000.
Okay, you get a reasonable one that, like, if you were to rent an apartment that's not like, whoa, this is amazingly nice, might pass muster there. You know, you could live a normal middle class life above the fucking pollution with that.
Yeah, I'll be the same.
$9,000?
Yeah.
Done. Nobody wants the really nice one.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not until I've got like you're throwing money around, bitches.
Yep. Be sure
Do you
to
have
figure out your new names and shit, or names one on there,
Cecil.
of course. And figure out last name. You don't have to tell anybody, but it definitely has one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pick another name. But the party won't call you that. They'll call you Mildred something.
Yeah, I know. I took as an insanity that I don't tell my name to anybody.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
But that
I
would
can-
prevent you from getting a SIN card, though, because you won't tell them your fucking name.
I take Alex with me and he tells them that I'm Mildred.
What's Mildred's last name, they ask you, because you won't tell them shit.
Bumgardner.
Your new name is Mildred Baumgartner.
Great name.
All right, Logan.
Maybe you should have brought me.
I about the polite guy. You'd have gotten like Johnson or something. So anyway, all right. Yes.
I need assault rifles. Similar cost.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me look that up for you. Weapons. Let's see. Assault rifles. They tell you not to get caught with it. Oh, they do have armored clothing and shit like that. Yeah, how good on a scale from 1 to 10?
3, 4.
Kind of shit.
Enough.
Okay.
Enough that I don't have to worry about it exploding on me when I pull a trigger.
Oh, right.
5.
Picky. All right, great. What in the fuck is the ammo? Okay, actually, you find nice one for about $3,000. You can get better, by the way. This is the middling one.
Yeah.
It holds 50 fucking bullets, and it goes with normal assault rifle ranges, which I can fucking tell you eventually. But 50 bullets is neat. You like 50 bullets.
I could kill 49 orphans and then shoot myself in the head with the last bullet.
I like your style. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see, damage. Okay. Neat thing about assault rifles, etc. This one normally does a D10. However, if you double tap the target, it does a D12 instead, using up ammo twice as quick. Or this one also can do a 3-round burst, so instead of a D12, you could do a D6 plus a D8. Or if you want to just fucking spend the
Clip it?
pretty much half a clip of ammo. You need a minimum of half a clip on this, so 25 rounds. Then you can just do 2d8 to 1 lucky person.
I will buy that.
Wow.
And let's see. Ranges, I'll give you ranges because I know you're going to be fucking asking. Because everybody likes ranges. Combat, firearms, ranges. Okay, assault rifles. 50 meters is full skill. Up meters is half skill, or
Sorry?
negative 30.
You
Pardon?
cut out there. You cut out there.
Up to 150 meters, you're at negative 30 or half skill.
Okay.
Up to 350 meters, you're at negative 60 skill.
Okay.
Up to 550 meters, you are at negative 90 skill.
Okay. All right. I have enough money to safely live at the level we were at. If other people want to go higher, well, that's on them.
Yana, I haven't heard from you in a bit. Is there anything special you would like to buy with your fat money, fat loot?
My sanity.
So,
Can I go to like
spa for a day?
maybe, yeah. How
If
much?
you go to a super expensive spa, I'll give you 1 point of sanity if you spend the day getting face wraps and stuff.
I don't want just 1 point. That's
It's only $1,000 for 1 point of sanity.
no.
You can only do it once, but
Could
you get
I?
a mani-pedi, seaweed wraps, stuff like that.
I'm doing that.
Okay, Alex Kinley's going. Do you want to go with him?
For 1,000 for points.
No, okay.
And how about you, Cecil? Would you like to go spend 1,000 to get a point of sand and sea wraps and stuff?
Absolutely. I go to a different one than Alex, though.
Well, you're going to all end up in the same room. You're going to end up seeing his cock at least twice, and you're going to be choking
I'm not
on
hiding it.
right. At least, even wearing the blinders as you do. And plus, you know that you're going to be smelling cigar smoke because you will be smoking a cigar against the law in there.
Yeah.
In fact, you might even get an extra point each if you spend double the 1,000 and go above the smog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a luck roll to get that second point though, but it costs 2,000. So I see one no.
Yes.
Yana, do you want to go above the smog, spend the extra 1,000, try to get 2 points? 2 points! Two!
I
All
want
right.
to.
So only one person is chickening out on spending extra money. Cecil?
Not doing it.
Okay. So they go above the clouds.
Woo.
Yours is okay. Yana, did you make your luck roll?
No.
Nobody fucking loves you, Yana. You missed
I got
quite
a
a sanity.
gun. That makes me feel better.
Okay, but yeah, it's the puffy white robes and all that. And Alex Kinley's going around calling people bitches and making them get him like more drunk. Eventually, you pretty much have to fucking drag him back. To get up and down, there's 2 different ways. You can either take a flyer, which he says is the work of the devil, or an elevator, which you managed to convince him is operated by elephants pulling cables and shit.
Of course.
Because that's the only way I'll get into one.
Yeah.
On the guest book, you refused to sign it, so I ended up having to write it for you because you wouldn't tell me your fucking name,
Yeah.
which is a real fucking horrible hindrance. Holy shit. So you're all back together. Did anybody want to spend money on anything else other than lifestyle and seaweed wraps?
And guns.
Well, does anybody else want a gun? Well, I've got the pages open.
No.
There's all kinds of different guns. Oh, and there's also, you could get some sort of fucking rocket launcher, I suppose, if you really wanted one, Yana.
Not really.
They have grenade launchers that can launch multiple grenades.
Yeah, I know. But I like to buy things in the moment I need them. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm very impulsive buyer. So right now
Okay.
I'm just, yeah.
Now, by the way, guys, keep in mind that if you're wanting to carry all this stuff in cash, it's pretty bulky, but you can spend it on whatever the fuck you want. If you want to get it converted to electronic currency, then
Work of the devil.
yeah, then it's A, the work of the devil, and B, it's the harder to buy illegal shit because the bad guys got to report their earnings somehow.
Yeah, I bought the gun in cash. No shit, Sherlock.
You sure you wouldn't rather sign a receipt? Maybe use a credit card with your name on it. Be sure to get the carbons. No, anyway. So, from the old days with the carbons.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go check out the place we came from before we get sidetracked even further.
Well, saying that, we've been sidetracked for 5 weeks. We were initially here to find people at
Oh,
coffins.
right.
Yeah, but finding out where you came from, not a bad idea. I gave her a card for that one.
Yeah.
But it'll be almost impossible. The first thing you'll have to do is figure out which of you three will be the person listened to, and then that person will have to make a navigation roll because all the warehouses look alike. Nobody got a number off of any of them or anything like that.
Well, we were kind of running for our lives.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're busy. It's very defensible, very justified. But who's the person that gets listened to?
Does
They try to support ahead of time if the person lets them help.
anyone know how to navigate?
I can do it.
I will also accept a memory at half.
I have land navigation at a living.
Oh,
At a living. At a living, he says.
Living.
A living.
Yeah, it's all on you, buddy.
So, do you want help from anybody, or are you going to just do it on
If
your
people
own?
want a skill horror, I'll take the help. Otherwise,
I will try and assist, as I do have some in me.
This should be fun.
Should be fun. No, but I fumble.
Aw, god damn it. Yana?
no, I'm not helping.
made it.
Yay.
Wow. Okay. He takes you guys back to the fucking warehouse. You are impressed that anybody could find it, but he assures you this is the one. It looks a little bit more chewed up than its neighbors due to massive amounts of gunfire and shit. Breaking in isn't even enough of a challenge to ask for any kind of fucking rolls or anything. But yeah, you got the warehouse.
So, what about the actual
Status
where
closed.
Huh?
You just feel that when you walk in. Status closed.
Ah, got it.
Not sure what that means, but there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way,
Closed and we
bad
can't get
news
back.
on the warehouse. For some reason you can't figure out, it has electricity.
Ah!
Oh,
So what does?
do you?
Pardon?
What?
What?
What does?
The warehouse.
The whole thing.
Well, it's got lights and shit. It's not like, yeah, I mean, they turn them on when you go in, which makes you hiss at them.
So what was the actual thing that we came through when we walked through the vault?
Well, there was a giant gate about here that you can't see right now, or if it's even there. Big cleared area. There's like, there's a table over there that's fallen to one side. No, the dead bodies have been carved off, but there is plenty of blood and chalk outlines. Pity about what they did to the dog over there. But shows the guy behind the dog. Yeah. But just in chalk outline form. So anyway. But yeah. So it looks like a lot of grenades and shit also went off. Anybody have evidence analysis want to go with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, attempt to score.
Oh yeah.
No.
I think I got it.
If anybody gets like half or less, then they can do the crime walkthrough if they want.
I've got an evidence analysis, but not by. It's just got it.
Oh yeah. Rob, was that at half for you, evidence analysis? No? Okay,
Yeah.
you guys are like, it looks like somebody blew up a bunch of possibly flashbang grenades, maybe, smart people threw regular frag grenades, smoke grenade. Yeah, it was fucking ugly. There's still a lot of brass laying around, expended ammunition and stuff. Yeah, shit like that.
Cool, nifty. So,
So
what does the warehouse actually hold?
Nothing. It looks like it used to make something. Nobody's sure what. With it looks like it's specialized in chains and those conveyor belts and shit. And then nobody used it for half a century or so, and it fell into complete disrepair. You're not sure. Anything useful has been scavenged out of here long ago, except, oddly enough, the light bulbs. But those are pretty much it. Definitely going to fucking break your neck if you crawl up there and try to get them. And for some reason, nobody's gone after like the wiring and shit like that. So yeah, why this place is still upkept, even though it looks abandoned, mystery.
Well,
A lot of the windows are now very broken and excessively dirty. But yeah, I mean, it could be. It's a bit of a fixer-upper. You're not sure who owns it or anything like that.
us now.
Well, yeah, it does look upkept enough that somebody may actually own it.
Is there like a name on the side, like a company name, or?
No, not here.
We will have to go and find out who owns this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to where the portal was open and attempt to commune with nature.
Interesting. I'm digging on it. He goes over to where the portal thing should be and goes,
Pretty hard and heavy.
Yes, he is. And neat. Status closed.
Kind of figured.
Yeah.
You can give me a ×1 essence to know what's needed here.
I have no fucking clue.
Excellent. You know something's needed to make it go. You have no idea what.
I don't ask those two because they'll suggest child blood.
Of course.
Oh.
Perfectly reasonable.
But we won't be doing that.
Aw.
You guys, everybody can give me a critical evidence analysis roll if they want to notice something weird.
Nope.
No.
What time of the day is it now?
It's about noon. You guys are people of leisure since you have bums that do your work for you.
So there isn't anything left behind. No. No.
Well, actually, Yana, give me a amazing luck roll. Just freak me out. Give me like a crit luck roll. And yes, something special will be left behind. Less than that, something different will be left behind. Less than that, you'll find more brass.
I made it, but nothing special.
You find one of those weird vials that was on the table between the two guys that you don't know what it is.
Is it
Could be.
crack? Is it